card, even though I don't condone it. I'll teach you how to pay child support, even though I pay child support. I'll teach you how to treat your woman good. I'll teach a woman how to cheat. I'll teach a woman how to cheat on a man and never get caught. I'll teach you about everything under the sun. That's what the show's about.
All right, so we're definitely going to flood people to the podcast. When is the podcast launching?
It launched this Thursday, January 19th.
Ooh, this Thursday. All right. So, what's the topic this Thursday? Maybe we can get this. What's the topic? Like, what should we be expecting for Thursday, the first show?
You know, I did so many. I don't know which one they're airing, but I know that I think the first one they're airing is about a guy and his dad, and I think it's about relationships. I'm not sure. You just have to tune into it. And I'm also going to be on the Breakfast Club, so they can watch the Breakfast Club as well on Thursday and tune in. I'm quite sure it's going to be interesting and phenomenal as always.
All right, that is super, super dope. We love podcasts. That's the only one that I don't think I've ever plugged another podcast on this besides mine. We have Inner Success Radio podcast, but I think yours is the first one that we've ever announced on the show.
I appreciate it.
So we'll plug in. Absolutely. And let's play a game. All right, we have a game for you that we wanted to play. All right, and it's called You Got to Tell Us What You Know. Now, the flip side of it is you have to, if you know something bad about what we're going to say, you have to tell us what you know.
Okay.
Is that cool? All right,
yep.
Let's do it. So let's go with racism. What do you know?
I believe there is no such thing as racism.
Explain.
I just believe a motherfucker don't like you.
Okay. All right, let's go with what's another one? All right, Charlamagne Tha God.
Phenomenal man.
What do you know? Phenomenal
What
man.
do I know? Hard worker, loves women, but takes care of his family first, and that's important.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, great entrepreneur, phenomenal rapper, and he's like my nephew. He's a nice kid.
Nice. Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, don't know him well.
Funny, not funny, respect.
Funny. Yeah, he's funny. He's weak to me, but he's funny.
Wait, how does he weak? What do you mean weak?
He's not a man's man to me.
Wait, what does that mean? What is that?
A man's man to me is a man. Like when you hear the story, him saying that he left the show because they wanted him to wear a dress, and people fell for that shit. That what people don't understand is that when you are the owner of your show, you're the star of your show, can't nobody tell you what to wear. So that was bullshit to me. That when you the star of your show, and someone says something to you, oh, we want you to wear this dress, you can actually look at them and say, get the fuck out of my face, I ain't wearing that shit. And they will fall back. No one makes you do anything in Hollywood unless you want to do it.
All right, so there's the word right there. That was the last one, right? Hollywood. What do you know about Hollywood? And if it's something bad, tell us what's bad.
Well, they try to put this thing on Hollywood, that Hollywood would turn you out, whatever. Everything comes down to choices and how you move. If you get caught up in Hollywood and let some of the things happen, if someone fucked you to get a part, or you fuck someone to get a part, well, that's the choice that you made. Because I can show you some real niggas who ain't never had that problem. And that's what we could talk about the Ice Cubes who made his own lane. We could talk about the Dr. Dre who made his own lane. So when I hear those weak-ass stories, I cringe because people are so gullible that they fall for the bullshit. So when people go out to Hollywood and they get weird and start drinking, get on drugs, and turn their life upside down and fuck it up, it was a personal decision. It was a personal choice. This is a choice you made. So these are the consequences you have to deal with.
Like, what are some bad things you actually made it through and that you came out of?
Well, a lot of bad things I've made it through. You know, getting arrested is always a bad thing, you know. So the thing that I used to get arrested for was dumb shit back in the day, you know. I got arrested for a credit card situation with Puffy Combs. But the reason why I got caught up in it, it was a female that I was having sex with during the time that, you know, she was just a hustler. She had a move. I got involved with it. I got caught, but I never snitched on her. I got through it. I think going to court for even child support, once you know the feeling of what court cases feel like, to go to court for child support and win. And what I mean by win, when the baby mama's trying to get over on you and they don't care, and then you turn around and win, and then now they're kissing your ass and they act like nothing never happened, that they just took you through all this shit. Like, that bothers me because that's like being a hypocrite. Then I've caught numerous cases through drug charges and little things like that always came out ahead. And today I'm in position over the last 20-something years, I've been in position to change people's lives. So with the pain that I went through, because if you haven't gone through anything, you can't teach no one nothing. So because of my experiences, because of my flight pattern in life, you know, and the courses that I've taken, I'm able to put other people on game. I'm able to put other people on knowledge from relationships to education to who the fuck, who not the fuck, who to invest with and who not to invest with. And one of the things I was telling somebody today, no one should invest with anybody unless you know where their mama lives, where they live. You know, I don't care about even paperwork, because paperwork don't mean nothing. But you should never invest money with anyone if you don't know them. Even if you have to wait a while, a year, 2 years. It doesn't guarantee anything, but it makes you feel better before you invest. Because sometimes people are so gullible to do business with other people, you don't take the time to do your due diligence. And if you take your time to do your due diligence, I think you can come out a winner. Just like if you meet a woman and you're excited about her, I tell guys all the time, you can wait 30 days before you have sex with her. I guarantee you your ass will feel different about her, because most men go off impulse. But if you wait 30 days, she'll just be a regular female to you. But if you do feel that way 30 days later, she might be the one.
Wow. Now, have you ever seen the movie, this is actually our last question here. Have you ever seen the movie Hotel Rwanda?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, because there's this scene in the movie that we reference to in business in our group. And it's a part where, all right, since you've never seen the movie, I'll ask it differently. You've probably seen some great talent along the way, but they're not here for whatever the reason. And we ain't talking about they ain't dead and they ain't in jail. They just quit somewhere down the line. We can learn from. What can you share with us that maybe we can learn from? Obviously, yeah, we all go through things, but that other thing, that intangible thing that you can't just say, all right, this is what you need to do. That, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
I know exactly what you're saying. It's your bloodline. Yeah. See, people forget when you're intelligent, it's usually your mother or your father was intelligent, correct?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
If you have a drug habit, 9 times out of 10, it's possible your mother or father had a drug habit. So you're doing the same thing your mom doing. Like some girls, if they're on welfare, 9 times out of 10, their mother probably was on welfare. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing as being the hustler. Some people can lose and get back on their feet because they come from a bloodline of hustlers. It's in their DNA. It's the same thing. So
it can't be taught.
It can't be taught.
You said if you're a bum, what?
Sometimes if you're a bum, it's 9 times out of 10, your mother or father was a bum. But it's definitely in your DNA.
It's in your DNA. And can you create it? Can you learn it? Can you?
You can learn it though. I think you can learn it. I think you can learn. But what I've seen across the country, and I have a lot of women friends who come back and report to me and tell me stories about men who are successful, men who do have X, Y, and Z, but they lack conversation. They lack swag. You know, so we can combine corniness with street swag. You have a winner. You know, and when I mean by street swag, you want to date a guy, ladies, that doesn't go to jail but still got swag. Because most guys who got swag and really do something pretty much go to jail all the time, and that's not good. But women don't want to marry the rich guy who doesn't have no swag or he's corny. It's just the way the world is. You know,
that's crazy.
it's just the way the world is. So and over time you have to figure it out. It's just, I'd say relationships are like a Rubik's Cube. All the colors have to line up in order, and you know how difficult that is.
You're not entertained by the Soulja Boy and Chris Brown fight that's supposed to happen?
I thought that was the most ignorant thing in the world, and let me tell you why. I think it's good that people say, oh, you get two guys who don't like each other off the street to fight. No guns involved. Well, what the real problem is, we got to teach men that when a bitch don't want you, why are we fighting each other? This all started about a woman because Soulja Boy commented on her post, but she don't want none of them. So here they fighting over a female that don't give a fuck about either one of them. That's the problem. No one's looking at that. No one is taking the time to say, yo, can I speak to you for a minute? Yo, you know that bitch don't like you or that nigga. Why are we doing this? It ain't about no money. It ain't about no property. So we fighting over a bitch. What is that? What is that telling the youngsters in the world? Or grown men, because you got grown men that will fight because a man commented on another woman's page and said, I like you, or I'm feeling you. And the other man who ain't even with this woman got mad.
How you say
everybody's
TK?
Everybody's part of a gang. So now everybody want to fight over a female that don't like both of them. None of them.
I know you got to get out of here, but I do want to make sure that everybody knows how to connect with you.
What we want to do is send people to at TK_Kirkland, or you go to my website, or you can follow me wherever I'm at in this country, which is a
Twitter,
journey. Or you
Facebook.
can go on Twitter, also at TK Kirkland, at TK_Kirkland. It's just been a great journey, and I hope that the people that got something out of it. I hope that you found me entertaining, but also knowledgeable. I also like to hurt people's feelings because I want people, especially our women, to win. That's why I hurt their feelings so bad. And at the end of the day, may your pain be champagne. That's all I want for people.
Again, thank you for coming on the Coffee and Business Show.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. And when I'm in town, I listen to the show Coffee and Business with the incredible host, Mr. Billionaire Brown. But I always said to myself, is he really a billionaire? God bless. TK Kirkland in the building. Gone.